Hi, I'm Mark Levitt, and welcome to a little segment I like to call Mark Levitt's Random Thoughts on TV and the Movies. They're just random. There's no overriding theme behind many of these thoughts. Anyhow, here goes. Let's see what happens, okay? Alright. Sorry, I don't think you needed that angle under my arm. Okay, but anyhow, let's go into talking about my random thoughts on TV and the movies. Now, to begin with, there's a long list of Tom Hanks movies. So when you're looking to watch a Tom Hanks movie, I think a good rule of thumb to weed out all the bad ones is just not to watch any where he's sporting any facial hair. I think you could pretty much say that any movie where he's wearing like a cheesy mustache or beard is going to be pretty awful. I think that's a pretty much a given. And you could say, okay, he had facial hair in Forrest Gump. Yeah, that was later toward the end of the film when he's jogging. And what's he going to do? Shave while he's jogging? Is that practical? The man will cut up his face. Okay, so it wasn't practical for him to do that. Okay, or I guess some people would say, okay, that movie where he was on the island, what is it called? The Castaway. He acted well in that, but I didn't like all that business on the island. The movie was okay, the beginning and end, but that business on the island I didn't care for. I mean, he's talking to a soccer ball, and the extent to this man's creativity is to name the soccer ball Wilson. I mean, come on, man. He has nothing but time on his hand. And he comes up with the name Wilson for a soccer ball? I mean, if he was talking to his underwear, he's going to name it Hanes? Come on, man. Use some creativity here, okay? Anyhow, all right. Now, another random thought I have is I don't like celebrities when they play themselves in movies. That's kind of stupid, right? I mean, these people earn big bucks for playing characters. Why do I need Ted Danson playing himself, Hey, it's Ted Danson. And they always come across as being really smug. Yeah, I'm Ted Danson. Yeah, okay, we're going to pay this man, for just showing up and acting like whatever Ted Danson acts like, okay? I mean, let these fools actually earn their keep, okay? I mean, let it seem like at least they're at least trying. All right, anyhow, another random thought is I hate the narration in Sex and the City. I know the show's been off for many years, but on reruns, I just can't stand the goddamn incessant narration by Carrie Bradshaw. I really don't like it. I mean, she's always saying something like, "As I was happily shoe-shopping downtown in Soho, Samantha was happily tonguing the UPS guy in her uptown penthouse." Now, how the hell does she know what Samantha is doing in her uptown penthouse, Look, I understand that historically there's like an omnipotent third-person narrator here. But Carrie Bradshaw is not an omnipotent third-person narrator. She's in the freaking show, okay? She's a character. She doesn't have that kind of omnipotence, okay? She's not in that place. I mean, she should have no God-given clue about the fact that Samantha is tonguing this guy on the Upper East Side. She should know about that. She shouldn't have a freaking clue. All right. Anyhow, I also hate when sitcoms that are based upon the lives of stand-up comedians. They always have these sitcoms that are based on the lives of stand-up comics, but they always pair the guy stand-up comic with women that are way too good-looking for them to ever have landed in real life. I mean, come on. Bob Saget and Heather Locklear? I mean, that's not happening. There's no kind of civilization where that's going to be a reality. Okay? No way. They should cast women with the same degree of attractiveness as the male counterpart. They should. To have any sense of reality whatsoever. Okay? Like Adam Sandler, you're married to hung star Jane Addams. Okay? That's your wife. Louis C.K., you're married to Rachel Dratch. Okay? Just deal with it. That's your wife. That's all you can get. Rachel Dratch. Ray Romano, you're married to Heather Matarazzo. You don't have a choice. That's it. That's it. That's who you look like. That's who you're going to be married to, okay? And I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Adam Sandler. You're not getting Eva Mendes, okay? You're just not. It's not happening. It's not in the cards for you, dude. We can't have these celebrities balking about the fact their wives are just as attractive as they are. I mean, there's not going to be any balking here. They're just going to have to deal with the reality of the situation. Going to have to, because I say so. Another thing, I really hate reality singing competition backstories. Okay, they're to elicit this emotional response. Like, my mother was never there for me. My father was an alcoholic, and he had a paper cut on his left pinky that really touched us all. I mean, what the hell, man? I mean, it's like your mother-in-law only had 2 front teeth. You gonna put that in there too, and yet somehow you survived. No, you only had 1 bathroom that you all had to share. Must have been horrible for you. Horrible. For the first 8 years of your life, your kitchen did not have a blender? No! No! I mean, come on, man. We all have somewhat depressing backstories. We're not raised with a silver spoon. I mean, they make it out like these guys, they went through insurmountable odds to get on the show, and they stood in a line for a couple hours, and they got on a freaking show, and then they didn't really have to do anything else except sing songs and learn the lyrics and sing in front of an audience. If they had a little hardship in their life, join the club. That's what we all have. You know, try to milk every response. Like, you ever go to a job interview, try to milk your backstory? It's ridiculous to toss you. It doesn't make any sense. Anyhow, that's about it for this installment of my just random thoughts on TV and the movies. I look forward to speaking with you again, but for now, enjoy the rest of your life. I've been Mark Levitt.